We've just received some exciting new information about Phoebe, Brandt, Zanny, and Cantarella, as well as updates on the new Sonata sets. In this video, we'll break it all down and analyze how these characters and sets might fit into the game's current and future meta. Stick around, because there's a lot to unpack here, and you're not going to want to miss it. Let's start with Phoebe. According to the latest info, Phoebe is set to use the new Spectro set called Eternal Radiance. This set appears to be a DPS-focused set, which aligns with what we know about Phoebe's role as a damage dealer. However, it's been hinted that her playstyle will be quite unique compared to other DPS characters in the game. What exactly that means is still up for speculation. Maybe it's her skill mechanics, elemental interactions, or a focus on debuffs instead of pure DPS. Either way, this sounds promising and could introduce a fresh way to approach DPS roles within the Spectro archetype. Before diving into Brandt's role, we need to talk about Zanny. Zanny is shaping up to be another Spectro DPS, but what makes her stand out is that she's designed to synergize particularly well with Phoebe. From what we've gathered, Zanny's weapon of choice will be a shield. That's an intriguing choice for a DPS character, as shields are typically associated with defensive playstyles. Knowing that, it would be either a gauntlet, sword, or broadblade. I think these would make sense. Either way, it's clear her design will be something we haven't quite seen before. Now let's move on to Brandt. This character has been the subject of numerous leaks and rumors, many of which are now starting to solidify into clearer details. Brandt is expected to fill a hybrid role as a fusion-based DPS and healer, which is a rare and versatile combination. Not only will he deal damage, but he'll also provide healing, making him an invaluable asset to teams that need both offense and sustainability. From the leaks, it also seems that Brandt will have strong synergy with Changli, which further expands his team-building potential. To better understand Brandt's potential, we need to examine the new Sonata set called Tidebreaking Courage. This set provides some incredibly specific bonuses: 10% energy regen, 15% increased attack, a 30% damage bonus when you reach 250% energy regen. But that's not all. If we look at the 4-cost dragon associated with this set, it adds a 12% bonus to both fusion damage and basic attack damage. These effects give us a clearer picture of what Brandt's kit might look like. For one, the energy regen bonuses suggest that his abilities will heavily rely on having more than 250% energy regen, just like Shorekeeper. This ties in nicely with the hybrid DPS healer concept, as we've seen with Shorekeeper. Additionally, the dragon's buff to fusion and basic attack damage suggests that Brandt's kit will likely center around basic attack damage with his skills. It's also reasonable to assume his ultimate ability or main skill will interact with the energy regen mechanic, perhaps consuming or converting it into burst damage or healing. Overall, it's safe to predict that Brandt will be a highly adaptable character. Whether you build him to prioritize DPS, healing, or a balanced mix of both, his playstyle is looking very promising, especially since we know he will be using both a sword and a gun. Finally, let's discuss about Cantarella. She's been somewhat mysterious in the leaks since we have no pictures or gameplay of her yet, but we're starting to get a clearer picture of her role. It's been reported that Cantarella is designed to synergize with Frolova. While we don't have much information on Frolova 2, older leaks suggested she'd be released sometime before version 3.0 of the game. This timeline places her potential release somewhere after version 2.3. If the leaks hold true, we might not have to wait much longer to see how Cantarella and Frolova work together. Cantarella's kit is still largely under wraps, but if her synergy with Frolova is a core aspect of her design, we can expect her to be Havoc element and that their abilities will complement each other in a meaningful way. Whether it's through shared buffs, elemental interactions, their combined utility could make them a powerful pair. I'm not sure what will happen to Camellia and Rochia when they both release, but I'll let you know as soon as we have more info. In conclusion, the latest information on Phoebe, Brandt, Zanny, and Cantarella has given us a lot to speculate about. The new Sonata sets, Eternal Radiance and Tide-Breaking Courage are shaping up to be game-changing additions that will define how these characters are played. Phoebe and Zani appear to be bringing fresh takes to the Spectro DPS role. Brandt's hybrid capabilities could make him a cornerstone of many teams, and Cantarella's synergy with Frolova adds an extra layer of intrigue. What do you think about these updates? Which character are you most excited about? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.